Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Jason, let's go see your room.
No, that's not right. How was it? Is it good?
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
I don't remember how it started.
Talk to Dad.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Test. Test. There we go. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened to our audio. For the Banks Braves, 7-0 in league play, 13-4 overall. Winners of 9 in a row. In fact, their last loss came in San Diego to a tournament over Christmas break to Denton Geyer of Texas, 63-44. Test. Again, the Braves have won 9 in a row, going all the way back to Christmas break at San Diego, falling to Denton Geyer of Texas, 63-44. They were scheduled to take on Staten back on January 3rd, their first game back from California. However, that game was canceled, and they have won 9 in a row. For the Braves, head coach Nick Rizzo, assisted by Mary Evans and Lauren Burr. Lauren Burr, the JV coach. Test. A little bit better that time, I hope. We'll also be handling public address duties tonight, so we will have a short pause between the pregame and the tip-off tonight at Banks High School. Banks girls will be wearing their home white uniforms, navy blue numerals, Vegas gold trim, navy blue trim on the sides with polka dot or confetti pattern colors mixed in. Corbett black uniforms, red numerals with white trim. Corbett in red lettering with white trim across the chest. Black shorts with red trim. We're going to go ahead and step away for just a minute and get ready for public address duties and come back with the tip for tonight's game. Cardinals, your Banks Braves. And we're set for the opening tip between the Corbett Cardinals and the Banks Braves. Banks High School gym runs east and west. Navy blue circles at midcourt with a very thin, transparent line separating the two circles at midcourt. Navy blue end line and sideline one piece all the way around. Banks and transparent lettering on the baselines or the end lines. Tip is won by the Braves, easily moving right to left. Vantham out of the backcourt, left-hand dribble, right wing or left wing to Schertz, back on top to Vantham, backs it up. Corbett only managed 5 points last time these two teams played up in the gorge. Backdoor pass, nice look for Clarissa Schertz for the easy layup. Stolen by Vantham, far side. Driving the other way, Vantham inside to Evans. Goes up right in front of the basket, too hard off the back rim. And Vantham stepped on the end line, and it's going to go back to Corbett. Hobble up the near side for the Cardinals. Trapped. Gets it to Tallulah Brown. Triple teamed. Midcourt to Ava Lee Junker. Left-hand dribble brings it to the left side. Pass tipped high into the air, nearly stolen. Controlled by the Cardinals. Bad pass is taken away this time by Brooklyn Evans. Pass too far ahead for Sydney Phillips, out of bounds. Junker will inbound to Abel. Back to Junker. Stolen by Evans. Leaves it for Graham. Over to Clarissa Schertz. Lays it up and in. 4-0 Braves. 90 seconds in. Abel. Right wing. To Tallulah Brown. Knocked away. Abel gets it back. Over to Lucy Andes. No, rebound to the Braves. Back the other way. Graham almost too far for her. Able to save it to Phillips. Jumper high post. No good. Phillips goes back up, spins it around and through for her first field goal. 6-0 Braves. Backcourt turnover. Ava Lee Junker off the bad pass in the backcourt. Phillips the inbound to Vantham, far side. Left wing near side to Evans, drives around a couple defenders. Drives through the key, all the way to the basket, back rim, front of the rim, no. Rebound controlled by the Braves. Evans gets it back from Schertz, air ball. And Schertz able to save the board. Almost too far underneath the basket. Goes up, gets her own rebound. Back out on top to Graham. Gets it back from Evans. Vantham right wing. Inside to Phillips. Turn around inside. Too hard. Rebound to Corbett. Junker. Stolen by Schertz. Able to save. Bad pass. Stolen back by Corbett. Abel with the basketball. Junker, free throw line. Too long, put back, no from Corbett. Tallulah Brown with the miss, 18 feet out from the right side. Put back from Harper Haley, no good, but Corbett will get the ball back on the inbound off the rebound. But the inbound pass is stolen by Evans. Ahead to Graham, plays it off the high hop. To Schertz, leaves it for Graham, or for Evans. Phillips long two, too hard. Rebound to Vantham, left baseline. Drives all the way to the basket, reverses it up and in. First two for Nyla Vantham. Timeout Corbett, 30-second timeout. 4:32 to go in the opening quarter. As expected, great start for the home team. Saul Banks early, 8-0. 4:32 to go in the opening quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
Now we're back. Banks with the steal off the Corbett inbound, not following the timeout. Inside to Schurtz, around and off, no good. Rebound to Corbett. Ava Lee Junker into the front court to Abel. Triple teamed out of the Braves zone. Pass intended inside for Harper Haley from Lucy Andes is knocked out of bounds. Abel able to save it from being an over and back, but it's stolen by the Braves. Ahead to Phillips from Vantham, too far. Back out to Schurtz, high post left side jumper. Bank, front of the rim, no, too hard. Rebound controlled by Graham. Back out to Schurtz near midcourt. Vantham. To Graham, right wing. Schurtz pops out on top. Left wing to Vantham. Left hand dribble drive. Lays it up high, bank and good. Her second field goal. 10-0 Braves. And Graham with the steal underneath. Cardinal tried to get it to Harper Haley. Graham to Vantham. Left hand high post inside to Schurtz. Too far, but saves it from going over the end line. Phillips steps inside the key. Back out to Vantham. Braves will reset. Graham cuts across. Schurtz pops out on top to set the screen. Vantham drives right to the basket, lay it up and in. Nyla Vantham with 6. 12-0 Corbett. Or 12-0 Corbett still has not scored. Tip stolen by Schurtz. Ahead to Evans, lays it up and in. First two for Brooklyn Evans, 14-0 Braves by 2 touchdowns, nearing 2.5 minutes in the opening quarter. Stolen in the backcourt, Evans lays it up and in, 16-0. Abel, backcourt to Junker, pass tipped by Vantham, nearly stolen. No student section tonight for the girls contest. And the Braves are going to get their first run with the second unit. Ava Junker will inbound. Tallulah Brown dribbles over to the right wing, off the front of the rim, no. Short rebound. Addie Kennedy. To the corner, Rihas. Schurtz still in. Out on top to Kennedy. Vantham backs it back out on top left side. Inside to Schurtz. Fakes right back center of the key. Spins back to the rim. Dances its way across and falls off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound to the Braves, up 16-0. Abel. Up her dribble. Has to find somebody to get it to, and she falls to the floor. That's going to be a travel. Izzy Frankie will check in for Clarissa Schurtz. Addie Kennedy will inbound next to the end of the Braves bench down to our right. Vantham. Frankie, right wing. On top to Reha, back to Vantham. Nice backdoor pass to Frankie. No, but a whistle and a foul called. First foul of the game comes with 1:14 in the first quarter. Been a pretty clean start so far, but Izzy Frankie is going to be at the line to shoot two. Connects on her first point of the night. Doesn't play a lot except in, I hate the term garbage minutes because it almost seems like it's describing the talent of the players, but with the second unit, I should say, and Addie Kennedy off the missed free throw gets the layup and down, and it's 19-0 Braves. Back the other way into the game for Corbett. Number 32, Paige Denny, and pass is stolen by Reha. Can't decide when to pass it off, too far underneath. Hits the bottom of the rim, ball loose, and we're gonna have a held ball. 41.5 seconds, ball will go back to Corbett late in the first quarter. Timeout Corbett. They're going to try to drop a play to see if they can score before the end of the quarter. 29 seconds in the first period. It's all Braves. 19-0. We'll be back in a moment.
For more than 45 years, Housemaster has been offering residential and commercial inspection services with more than 200 locations across the U.S. and Canada. We've helped more than 3.5 million buyers and sellers make important real estate decisions. Housemaster of Southwest Portland helps local residents make the right choice when purchasing a residential or commercial property. Call Housemaster of Southwest Portland, 971-245-2500, or visit their website, housemaster.com/southwest-Portland.
And we're back. Final 29 seconds of the first quarter. 19-0 Banks. Corbett still has not scored. Starting to drive right baseline is Tallulah Brown cut off. Pass thrown out near midcourt, and slipping and falling, trying to prevent the over and back, is Emma Abel. Checking in for Corbett, number 24, Jocelyn Lutz, 5'5" freshman guard. Addie Kennedy will inbound with 16 seconds in the period, a 19-0 Braves lead. The inbound to Vantham. On top to Naomi Brown for three. A little too hard off the back rim. Out to Vantham. Head fakes, drives right baseline. Oh, nice step through. Head fakes or positions the ball around the defender. She's got 8 as she connects from the right low block at the end of the quarter. And after one, it's all Braves. Banks 21, Corbett nothing. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the second quarter.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Start of the second quarter, it's all Banks 21-0. Corbett only managed 5 points last time these two teams played in the Gorge. early in the second game of league play. Back in early January. Vantham with the ball. Phillips, left baseline corner. Starters back in for the time being. Evans drives right of the key all the way to the basket with the right hand, lays it in. She has 6. 23-0 Braves. Stolen by Shirts all the way to the basket. Nobody around her, lays it up and in. 25-0. Bad pass stolen by Graham, right wing. Drives all the way to the basket, 2-on-2. Drives around a defender, gets the kind bounce, back rim, front of the rim, and through. First 2 for Emily Graham, 27-0. Nearly stolen by Vantham, left wing, out of bounds into the student section. Tallulah Brown nearly stolen off the foot of Brooklyn Evans, will stay with Corbett. Ava Lee Junker will inbound, 5'6" junior guard. To Brown in the backcourt. Right wing to Jocelyn Lutz. And tipped out of bounds by Emily Graham into the Braves bench. Played nearly 10 minutes of game time. Corbett still has not scored. Stolen by Evans. All the way to the basket, off the front of the rim and through. 29-0. Front court far side, Paige Denny, left wing. To Junker, bad pass out of bounds. Intended for Harper Haley, left baseline corner. It's going to go back to the Braves. Vantham gets a screen from Shirts, back to Shirts, nice give and go. Lays it up and in. Textbook. $31-0. 6 minutes first half. Ava Lee Junker, right wing. Graham saves it behind her back. And up ahead to Evans. Shirts too hard off the pass from Brooklyn Evans, out of bounds. But it's been all Braves so far in the first half, as expected. Ava Lee Junker, the inbound, gets it back from Abel. Junker to Abel. Right side on top. Game for Corbett. Madeline Grisham with the basketball. Too hard through the hands of Ava Lee Junker, stolen by Evans. Vantham. Graham somehow gets it through to Sydney Phillips. Lays it up and in for her first 2, 33-0. Actually, that's the second field goal for Sydney. She has 4, 33-0 Braves, under 5 minutes first half. And Braves again are going to go with the line change. Whole new 5 on the court for the Braves. Stolen by Frankie off the inbound. Head to Naomi Brown, lays it up. Ooh, can't get it to go. Oh, they're going to call her for a travel. I thought she was fouled and came close to a three-point play, but the ball is going to go back to Corbett. And Naomi Brown thought it was a foul as well. She had lined up to shoot two, as did everybody else. Hobble. Front court against Naomi Brown, who pokes it away into the end of the scores table just below us. The inbound to Jocelyn Lutz. Long right corner baseline for two. No. Paige Denny tries to save. It's going to be out of bounds. And apparently off Banks. Tipped and stolen by Naomi Brown. One-on-one, all the way to the basket. Ooh, just able to spin it off the front of the rim and through 35-0. 4-17 first half. First two for Naomi Brown. Nearly it is stolen by the Braves. Ahead to Morgan McCraw, who puts it in off the layup for Kylie McCraw. And timeout, Corbett. Kylie McCraw actually with that last layup. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Corbett still has not scored through the first 12 minutes of play. It's all Braves, 37-0. Transaction Transmission in the heart of Banks specializes in transmission repair, but they service all types of vehicle repairs and makes and models. 5-star reviews and quality workmanship you can trust. Owner Joey Tardio doesn't just repair vehicles, he eats, sleeps, and breathes all things auto-related as an auto racer March through October. Trust your vehicle to Transaction Transmission at the end of Sunset Avenue in the heart of Banks. Call 503-359-9141.
Now with more Banks Braves Athletics on Westside Mobile Media, here's the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard.
Four minutes to go in the first half, 37-0 Braves. The score you see on your screen is correct. That is not a typo. Corbett has only managed 22 points in a one contest this season, and they were held to 5 the last time these two teams played in the Gorge just after the start of the year. Ava Junker the inbound. Left wing to Lucy Andes. 3 from Lutz is no good. And the rebound to the Braves. McCraw to Brown, right side. Inside to Addie Kennedy, over the top, flips it up and in. Second field goal for Addie Kennedy, 39-0 Braves. Lutz holds on top to Tallulah Brown. Over to Ava Lee Junker. Tries to split a double team. We're going to have a hold, I think, on Naomi Brown. Just the second foul. Isla Junker in the game. Or Madeline Grisham has it knocked away out of bounds. Grisham inbounds to Brown. Ava Leunker drives right baseline with the left hand. Pass tipped and nearly stolen by Kennedy. Poked away from behind again by Kennedy. And we're going to get a loose ball foul on Taylor Reha. 13th foul. 13th foul on the Braves. Ava Leunker poked away by Reha. Nearly stolen, double team, knocked away, but into the backcourt. And thrown away. Bad pass by Grisham, intended for Tallulah Brown. For Lucy Andes, and it's going to go back to the Braves. 2.5 minutes for Corbett to try to score before the end of the half. McCraw. Brown inside to Reha. McCraw. Frankie inside to Kennedy. Spin move. Too hard. Gets her own rebound. Lays it up and in. 41-0. Stolen by the Braves. Brown to McCraw. Left wing to Reha. A couple dribbles inside to Frankie. No, underneath. Can't spin off the left side layup. Gets a steal, though, off the press to Brown. Back out to McCraw. Left wing to Reha. Drives to the basket, lays it up and in. 43-0. Ava Leunker, left high post. Around the perimeter they go to Lutz. Long two. Misses everything but the high backboard, and it's going to go out of bounds. 17 on the shot clock. 106 first half. Number 30 into the game for the Cardinals, who we don't have on our roster. And Corbett with their best look at a possible basket off the inbound, and the pass is too high, and it's stolen by the Braves. McCraw. Brown drives through all the way to the basket and lays it in. 45-0. Long three, left baseline corner. No good from Paige Denny. May have scraped the backboard, but otherwise an air ball and the rebound to the Braves. Naomi Brown, way out on top right side. Shot clock is off. 23 seconds. Ball loose. Dug out by the Braves. McCraw drives inside to Reha. No, can't get it to go, but a loose ball foul. And Taylor Reha at the line to shoot two. Only two Braves players have not scored. That would be Jessica Jordan and Jay Janasek. Jay Janasek has been out most of the season with a dislocated shoulder. And Jessica Jordan, not sure she's with the team. Don't see her in uniform and have not seen her during warm-ups either. Reha misses a pair, but the rebound to Frankie. Back to Reha. Bad pass stolen. Stolen back by Reha. Nice pass ahead to Frankie. Oh, it nearly got the ball trapped as it danced between the rim and the backboard. And we're going to have a held ball possession. We'll go back to Corbett. 2 seconds to try to score before the end of the half. And they are not even going to attempt a shot. Nice sportsmanship, though, by Naomi Brown, encouraging her to try to get a shot up before the end of the half. And after 2 quarters of play, it's all Banks. 45-0, 21-0 in the first, 24-0 in the second. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back in just a moment.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsborough. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
Dear moms and dads, what you have achieved here today is going to help us and our futures. It is why we are coming up on stage to collect your diplomas.
You know it's true.
Mom, we love you always.
Everything I do.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Oregon, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Again, at the half, Banks with a 45-0 lead over Corbett 3A. The Lady Braves well on their way to their 10th straight victory. 13-4 overall, 7-0 and in league play. Again, nobody to give you any individual scoring for Corbett. Banks, though, again, pretty balanced. 8 for Nyla Vantham, 6 for Brooklyn Evans, 6 also for Clarissa Schertz, 4 for Naomi Brown, 4 for Addie Kennedy, 4 for Sydney Phillips, 4 for Naomi Brown, 2 for Emily Graham, 2 for Taylor Reha, and a free throw for Izzy Frankie. We'll go ahead and take another 2-minute break and get you a look at the schedule around the league tonight. 2 other games in league play. And scores from Saturday night. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, anytime is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483.
Are you looking for a job with flexible hours, a way to support your community, or a first step toward a career in education? ESS has exciting substitute teacher and paraprofessional openings at schools throughout Eastern Yamhill, Columbia, and Washington counties. You'll enjoy creating your own schedule with weekly pay, ongoing training, and benefits. Begin your rewarding career in education by applying today at ess.com.
Explore your world with Donna Maller Hawkins at Infinity Escapes Travel. She's a Banks alum and can help you find great deals on cruises with Regent Seven Seas and discounts on guests with Virgin Voyages and Royal Caribbean. Want to stay ashore? Check out feature tours like National Parks of the American West, like tours of Croatia and Madagascar. Book your next vacation with Donna Maller Hawkins and Infinity Escapes Travel, calling 823-634-8080 or visit infinityescapestravel.com.
At Wana Credit Union, every individual is unique, with different needs, different wants, and different goals. This is who we are, and we live here. Our families live here. Our friends live here. This is our home, because to us, you're not a number. You're an individual. Wana Credit Union. Individuals welcome.
And we're back. Banks hosted a big youth tournament over the weekend for middle school up to 8th grade level teams. Banks 5th grade girls scrimmaging here at halftime, 1 minute before the start of the third quarter. Banks with a 45-0 lead. Scheduled tonight, other games around the league. Yamhill Carlton is at Riverdale, Warrenton at Rainier. Pac West Conference, the only other district in 3A competing tonight, Blanchette at Scio, Taft at Willamina, Jefferson at Dayton, and Santiam Christian at Amity. Here for the Yes, let's hear it for the girls' 5th grade program scrimmaging tonight at halftime. Banks just wrapping up a huge youth tournament over the weekend. There's a look at the future of Banks girls basketball. Starters back in for the Braves to open the second half. Sydney Phillips will inbound to Vantham. Braves now moving left to right. Right wing to Graham. Backdoor over the top to Sydney Phillips. Has to go left baseline into the corner to track it down. Into Clarissa Schertz. And can't get it to go off the back left corner of the rim, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. First free throw is short off the front of the rim. Rim's in the second, 46-0 Braves. Corbett with the basketball. On top to Ava Junker. Three off the back rim, no good from Lucy Andes. Obel the rebound, though. Right wing, she tries another three, and Corbett scores. Lucy Andes puts Corbett on the board finally. First minute of the second half, it's 46-3. Emily Graham underneath. 48 to, apparently they're going to call that a long two, not three, on that field goal from Corbett. Stolen by the Braves. Evans will back it out. Graham long two, just inside the top of the circle. Saved by Schertz to Evans. Vantham drives through the key to Schertz. Spins over to Phillips. One dribble, high post. Vantham cuts through, able to save. Over to Graham, back out to Evans. Wide open left side three is an air ball. Schertz is right there for the putback, though. She has 8, 50-2. Obel drives right of the key. On top to Andes. Through the hands of Harper Haley. Stolen by Graham. Vantham. Right-hand dribble. Emily Graham pops out to the wing. Phillips on top, won't take the shot. Vantham left wing for three. High bounce off the right side of the rim. Rebound to Corbett. Graham takes it away from Obel, and Braves are going to slow it down. Vantham left wing. On top to Evans, inside to Schertz. Overlaid it, should have gone glass, and tried to lay it over the top. And too much. Rebound to Corbett. Graham, nearly another steal. Junker able to control for the time being. Andes has it knocked away, but it gets to Obel. Throws up a wild shot with a one hand from just below the right high post, and it's going to be off the front of the rim. Almost got it to go down. Graham, right baseline over to Evans, drives inside, banks it home. Evans with 10. 52-2. And again, the second unit is off the bench for the Braves. They're not Avali Yunker, that's a Tallulah Brown. Dribbles the basketball to the right wing and has it taken away. Evans dribbles it over to Phillips, high post. Evans into the corner to Graham. Inside to Shirts, spins and is going to get called for a travel. Andes Tallulah Brown. Andes with the only basket for Corbett. Haley threw it past Paige Denny out of bounds. It's going to go back to Banks. Andy's the popular dinner mint. And Corbett right now, or Corbett this season, although again a very young team, playing anything but mint condition this season. Avali Yunker out to Annika Lutz. Brown has it taken away, stolen by Kennedy. Braves with the basketball to McCraw. They'll run the offense, left wing to Frankie. They've got away with carry, nice feed inside to Kennedy. Lays it up and in off the right low glass. 54-2. Annika Lutz, right wing to Brown, hands it off to Avali Yunker, on top to Haley. Haley back to Tallulah Brown, right wing. Long jumper, right baseline for 2, I believe. Is going to be too long, but she'll be at the line to shoot 2. And misses everything but the front of the net. And pretty much same result. Again, not able to get anything on it, and it scrapes the front of the net. No good. 54-2 Braves. Inside to a cutting Reha, over to Kennedy. Set shot for 2. Over and off, no. Rebound. Naomi Brown double teamed. Underneath the basket, no, but she'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Naomi Brown splat perfect on the first. Second free throw too hard, no good. But the rebound to the Braves. McCraw wide open. Reha lays it up and in. 57-2. Her second field goal. Naomi Brown now with 5 after her made free throw a moment ago. Lutz with an air ball left wing for Corbett the other way. Jocelyn Lutz. Braves with the basketball. Reha splits a double team, forces her way inside. No basket. She will be fouled. Foul will be on number 10, Annika Lutz. Kylie McCraw will inbound right baseline extended. Gets it back from Reha. On top to Naomi Brown. Dribbles around a couple defenders. Tried to a behind the back bounce pass to McCraw, and it skips past her out of bounds. Denny nearly knocked away by Frankie. Frankie with the steal. Gets it back, able to save the dribble from a knee. Brown, under a minute for the half, inside to Kennedy. No! Kennedy steals away the loose ball rebound. Naomi Brown drives right of the key. Right-hand basket is good. Seven for Naomi Brown. Stolen by Kennedy, left baseline underneath. McCraw sees parted, leaves it for Addie Kennedy, no. Gets her own rebound, no, but a foul called. 22 seconds, third quarter, 59-2 Banks. Perfect on the first. Second free throw, no good, but the Braves, the rebound. Shot clock is off. 15 seconds for the quarter. Brown, right baseline corner, out to Frankie. Drives, left to the key, out to Brown. Frankie, back to Brown. Tries to go up and a foul called. Five seconds for the quarter. Foul will be on Harper Haley. First free throw from Naomi Brown off to the right. No good. Second free throw short, rebound to Schertz. Kennedy, NBA three, just a little bit short. Frankie can't go up before the horn sounds, and that will do it for the third quarter. After 3 periods of play, Corbett is finally on the board after scoring about a minute into the second half, but it's all Braves. After 3, 60, Corbett 2, outscoring the Cardinals 15-2 in the third. We'll be back with the fourth quarter and a running clock in just a moment.
O'Leary Air is proudly offering Dakin Comfort Pro HVAC products. They've been serving the West Side and Greater Portland Metro since 2015. They pride themselves in getting the job done right, backed by a legacy of integrity, respect, and honesty. O'Leary Air offers competitive pricing on all their work. Give them a call today at 503-989-5251. That's 503-989-5251. Online at o'learyair.com. CCB number 239855.
And we're back for the final quarter. Banks 60, Corbett 2. OSAA 3A girls basketball, Coastal Range League play. Banks girls are well on their way to their 10th straight victory. Andes drives right baseline. 3 from Corbett, rims out from Annika Lutz, no good. Rebound to the Braves, Naomi Brown to Graham. Brown gets a screen from Schertz, drives to the basket, nobody comes over. And all the way to the basket, Naomi Brown lays it in. She has 9. Very balanced scoring effort tonight from the Braves. 62-2. Ava Leunker, right wing on the dribble. To Annika Lutz. Denny and reach in foul on I believe on Riha. No, they're going to call it on number 23, Clarissa Schertz, her first. And pass stolen by Emily Graham. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Brown. Schertz comes to set a screen. Over the top to Schertz, double teamed. Lays it up, leaves it short. Junker, bad pass stolen by Riha. Braves already with a 60-point lead. They're not going to try to pour it on. Riha, inside, no, falls to the floor, saves to Sydney Phillips. Air ball, it's going to be out of bounds off of Corbett. Tallulah Brown checks in for Ava Leunker for Corbett. Graham will inbound left side underneath to Schertz. No. Rebound, and Schertz and Graham come together underneath and take it away from each other, and it goes out of bounds. Denny, left wing to Jocelyn Lutz. Left baseline can't go up. Nobody comes to get the basketball. Finally, Lucy Andes. Annika Lutz on top to Jocelyn Lutz. Double teamed. Andes. Denny back to Andes. Through the hands of Tallulah Brown. Shot clock violation for Corbett. No shot clock violation, but Braves with the rebound. We're going to have a Braves timeout to get the third string in. Number 34 we don't have on the roster. Number 21 we don't have on the roster. Inside to Addie Kennedy, lays it in off the feed over the top right low block. She has 8, 64-2. Under 4.5 minutes, Denny, left corner. Jocelyn Lutz for 3, she connects. 64-5, Banks beat Corbett 70-5 at their place. Second game of league play. Back the other way, laying for number 21. 66-5. Right corner, Lucy Andes, 3 from Corbett, right wing, no. Off the front of the rim, rebound to Kylie McCraw. Number 21 drives through, cut off. Addie Kennedy drives right baseline. No, gets her own rebound, lays it up and in, 68-5 Braves. Tallulah Brown to Denny. Lost it off her foot, stolen by the Braves. Frankie leaves it for McCraw. Off the screen, Frankie able to put it down. Her first field goal. And again, 70-5. Jocelyn Lutz won't take the shot. Denny, left baseline corner, long two. This is everything but the bottom of the backboard, left side. Off the miss from Tallulah Brown. The rebound to Banks. Number 21, left baseline, inside to Frankie. Spins right, comes back left, bounce, and falls through. Nice spin move underneath, 72-5. Izzy Frankie with 5. Underneath, no, from Tallulah Brown, rebound to the Braves. Under 2 minutes, McCraw. Inside to Kennedy, easy layup. Kennedy with 10. 74-5 Banks. Running clock. Obel. Left hand long two is an air ball out of bounds, back to Banks. McCraw behind the back. Over the top to Kennedy. Easy layup, 76-5. And Addie Kennedy with 12. Shot clock is off. Braves will not shoot. Final score, Banks Lady Braves get their 10th straight victory, defeating Corbett 76-5. Corbett drops their 20th in a row and falls to 0-7 in league play. Banks improves to 14-4, 8-0 in Coastal Range League play. They will be at Yamhill Carlton on Wednesday night. That'll do it for game number 1. Again, very balanced scoring. The only 2 players to not score, Jade Janicek, who has not played much of the season with a dislocated shoulder, and Jessica Jordan, who we did not see in uniform tonight. A very balanced effort led by Addie Kennedy with 12. 9 for Naomi Brown. 8 for Nyla Vantham and Clarissa Schertz. Only 2 players scored for Corbett. Jocelyn Lutz with a 3 in the second half. And Lucy Andes with a field goal about a minute into the second half. So a 71-point victory for the ladies, number 3 ranking. Hopefully the opponent does not hurt them tonight when it comes to the update later tonight, probably after 10 o'clock. Boys are up next. We're going to take a short intermission and get our graphics all switched out and everything ready for game number 2 of tonight's broadcast. At the half, it's our half final girls basketball 3A. Banks 76, Corbett 5. We'll be back with game number 2 in just a few minutes. And we're just about set for game number 2 of tonight's broadcast between the visiting Corbett Cardinals and the Banks Braves. Should be a much more competitive contest. Corbett, normally, Corbett boys program, normally at the bottom of the league. The girls normally one of the top programs in the state, but this year flipped. Corbett is currently in 4th place in the 7-team league behind Neocani and Yamhill Carlton. Corbett boys 4-14 overall, but 3-3 in league play. For the Corbett Cardinals, number 0, Armin Mahanovic. Senior guard, number 1, Daniel Slevin. A junior wing, number 3, Caleb Bubna, a senior wing. Number 4, Henry Carey, a junior wing. And number 5, Cale Michelson, a sophomore guard. Number 10, Cruz Windust, a sophomore guard. Number 12, Jackson Gendritza, a junior wing. Number 20, Derek Cohen, a senior guard. And number 21, Nick Helm, a senior post. Cohen and Helm will also get the start tonight for the Cardinals. Number 22, Ethan O'Neill, sophomore post. Number 24, Jared Foster, sophomore wing. And number 32, sophomore post, Landon 1. For the Braves tonight, number 1, Jalen Janisek will get the start, a 5'7" freshman. Number 2, Ryder Powell, 6'3" freshman. C.J. Gary off the bench, a 5'7" junior. Number 5, Ryder Diaz, a 5'10" sophomore. Coming up, a new player added to the Braves. Okay. Yeah. The Braves roster, number 12, Owen Bogroff, also coming up off of the JV, a 5'10" sophomore. Number 14, Chase Tab, a 6'3" senior. Number 20, Roman Walker, also coming up from JV, a 5'9" freshman. Number 21, McKay Grossnickel, 6' junior. Number 22, Fisher King will get the start, a 6'4" junior. Number 23, Jake Lamb, a 5'11" junior. Number 24, Nate Lyda, 6'1" junior. And number 33, Kaplan Lipscomb, a 6'4" junior. We'll take a 2-minute break and get set for public address duties when we actually no public address for boys tonight. We'll take a 2-minute break and get ready for the tip in just a moment.
I'm Carrie the Termite. My bug friends and I are scared for our lives because bugging out pest solutions can kill us in our tracks. Locally owned and operated with more than a decade of experience, they also offer wildlife and rodent control as well. If you want to help to send me to that great big delicious 2x4 in the sky, contact Bugging Out Pest Solutions 971-500-4111, email services at buggingoutpest.com or visit buggingoutpest.com.
Do you have your next vacation planned? Whether it's time for a cruise, weekend getaway, or a bucket list resort, let Lazy Hammock Travel in North Plains help you. Lazy Hammock Travel, your passport to relaxation. Call Jason Ackerman at 503-332-5571 or visit their website, lazyhammocktravel.com. Lazy Hammock Travel, proud sponsors of Banks Braves Athletics and American Legion Baseball on Westside Mobile Media.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post. Legacy Roofing can save your home from leaks, mold, and other issues related to an older roof, preventing future roof issues, saving you thousands of dollars. They use only the most trusted materials backed by an excellent warranty that is transferred if you ever sell your home. Legacy is tops in their field, earning the GAF Master Elite certification and the Golden Pledge warranty. For more information or to get a free quote, call 503-357-7663 today. And Jimmy Boggroff has arrived just in time, so he will be handling public address duties tonight, starting for the Cardinals. Red uniforms, white trim, white Corbett lettering, white trim with black numerals, or white numerals with black trim, I should say. Braves, white and uniforms, navy blue numerals with Vegas gold trim. No Jared Martin tonight for the Braves. He is out on academically ineligible.
And now, fans, you know what time it is. It's time to get up out of your seat and get on your feet as we get ready to meet the starters for your hometown Braves.
The student section has arrived in time for the boys contest. Starting tonight for the Braves, number 1, 5'7" freshman Jalen Janicek. 6'4" freshman number 2. Listed as 6'3" on the roster, Ryder Powell.
A 6'2" freshman number 10,
Number 10, 6'2" freshman Mason King.
a 6'1" junior number 24, Nate Ida.
Number 22, Fisher King, 6'4" junior. Number 24, Nate Lida, a 6'1" junior.
Now let's go Braves.
Fisher King will jump it up in the blue circles at center court across the Vegas Gold Arrowhead, and the tip is controlled by Corbett, saved in the deep back corner, moving left to right. Number 44, we don't have on the roster. I think that's Mahanovic. No, not Mahanovic. 0, 20, 44, 5. Nick Helm. Shot clock violation against Corbett. Lida, right wing to Powell, near side to Janicek. Backdoor shot pass to Ryder Powell. Shot may have been partially blocked. I thought he got a little too far underneath, and the rebound to Corbett. Back the other way quickly. Mahanovic all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in. First two for Corbett on the boys' side. Mason King back out to Lyda, left wing. Powell over the top to Lyda, leaps high in the air to make the grab. Left basket underneath, gets it through to Mason King. Janicek for three, too hard. Rebound controlled by Corbett. Michelson comes down with it. Into the front court, Derek Cohen. Underneath, no, falling to the floor. We're going to get a loose ball foul, I think, on Nate Lyda. No, it's going to be on Ryder Powell. And Cohen hits a pair, and it's 4-0 Corbett. Janicek to Lyda, left side, into the corner, Mason King, or Fisher King inside to Mason. At the basket, lays it in over the top. First two for the Braves belongs to Mason King. 4-2, Corbett on top. Just 2 minutes in, back the other way. Short jumper with the left hand, no, from Cruz Wendust, and the rebound to the Braves. Back the other way, Fisher King, no. Drives wildly to the basket right side. But we're going to get a foul on Nick Helm. First free throw spins off the back rim, no good. Second free throw rims out, and the rebound controlled by Helm. Back the other way into the corner for two. It's good from Cruz Wendust. 6-2 Corbett. Lyda, Fisher King. Mason back to Fisher. Left wing. Long, ugly looking shot. The rebound though to Janicek. Inside to Mason King. Shot may have been partially blocked. Fisher King tries to reverse it up. No, ball loose. And dug out by Fisher King. Goes up, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Corbett. Trying to get the shot clock straightened out. 13 for the Braves to get a shot off. Janicek inside to Fisher. Drives, and we're going to have an offensive foul. Fisher King. Corbett the inbound from Michelson. Cohen. Front court against Powell. Into the corner left side to Helm. On top to Michelson. Braves in a zone. Into the corner. On top Michelson. Drives inside. Ball loose. And Braves can't control. Come away with the turnover. Back the other back right wing three is short for Mahanovic. And the rebound to the Braves. All the way inside, we're going to get a blocking foul, and Ryder Powell will go to the line to shoot two as he drives inside to the basket. Powell connects on the first. Connects on a pair, 6'4", Ryder Powell. His first two. Right wing three, barely gets to the front of the rim, and the rebound to Powell. Janicek wants to push. Corbett gets back, though. Powell inside. Bad pass. Tried to get it over the top of the key, and it's taken away by Mahanovic. Stolen back by Ryder Powell. Lyda, right wing, back to Powell out near midcourt. Janicek, left side. Powell cuts through into the corner. Nice pass inside to Mason King. Too hard. Rebound goes back up and scores. Mason ties the game at 6, coming up on 3.5 minutes first quarter. And we're going to have an offensive foul on Mahanovic. Janicek hangs around in the backcourt to get the play from his coach. Powell back to Lyda. Right wing to Janicek. Backdoor shot pass again to Ryder Powell. Lays it up and in. Braves have their first lead of the game at 8-6. 4 for Ryder Powell. Mahanovic. Windust. Front of the student section, left wing. Nearly stolen by Powell, but got to be careful. He overplayed, and then comes away with the basketball. Nearly took it off the release from Derek Cohen, but it's going to be out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock, 2:43 in the opening quarter. Helm. Michelson nearly lost it. On top, to Windus. Left wing. And Corbett's not going to get a shot off. They get a shot away, but it's an air ball. It will not touch the rim. So it's a shot clock violation against Corbett, their second of the game. Lyda comes out into the game for the Braves. Chase tab number 14. Inside to Mason King. Can't handle the pass. Stolen by Corbett. Windust against tab. Bumped hard as he goes to the deck. Nice sportsmanship that time from Chase. Helps him off the deck. And Cruz Windust at the line to shoot 2. First free throw from Cruz Windust is no good, too hard. CJ Gary will come in to replace Janicek. And second free throw also touched every part of the rim and does not go through the net. Braves the rebound. Powell. Right wing to Gary, back to Powell. Tab. Fisher King left corner baseline over the top to Mason. And we're going to have an offensive foul on Banks. Another game for Corbett, number 1, Daniel Slevin, replacing number 5, Cale Michelson. Cohen. Front court against Powell. Slevin. Right wing to Helm. Michelson spins free throw line against Powell. Little up and under move, left it just short. Rebound ahead to Lyda. Can't finish the layup all alone. And the rebound to Corbett. Windust for 3, short. Rebound to Fisher. Powell won't take the three. Geary, Lyda, Powell for three. Right wing, rattles it home. He has 7-11-6 Braves. Banks on a 9-0 run. Michelson, Helm. Top of the circle right side, one dribble. Back to Michelson. Gets the screen from Helm, pulls up for three. Can't answer, misses everything but the backboard. Rebound to the Braves, 30 seconds. Braves will hold the final shot. Lyda. Geary, back to Lyda. Near midcourt, left wing to Powell. Lyda. Back to Powell. Geary. Backdoor, lays it up for Powell. 9 for Ryder Powell, 13-6 Braves. And Michelson for three, at a 25 NBA three as the first quarter horn sounds. Misses everything but the backboard, and after one, Banks on an 11-0 run. It's Banks 13, Corbett 6. We'll be back in a moment. Your local lender, Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, is here to walk you through every step in purchasing your new home. Christy and her team bring trusted knowledge and years of experience to make your home loan financing process an enjoyable one. If you're in the business or have questions about purchasing or refinancing your home, call Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, 503-327-5302, or visit uhm.com/kvanmeter. Union Home Mortgage, official sponsor of the PBR. Union Home Mortgage promises kept. Christy Van Meter is licensed in Oregon 1700271, Washington MLO-1700271, and Arizona 1039867. Union Home Mortgage is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 2229. Start of the second quarter, Banks a 13-6 lead. Fisher King fouled underneath, no non-shooting foul. Powell, Fisher, Lyda. Back to Powell, left corner, three counted, and he's fouled. Ryder Powell at the line trying to complete a 4-point play. And he is good with the 4-point play. 13 of the 17 for Banks coming from Ryder Powell. Bad pass, Corbett, stolen by Powell. Back the other way. Now, kind of laid it over the top. Not really can't give him a half a dunk for that. 19-6 Banks, 17-0 run. Nearly stolen again, left baseline. Back out on top. Jared Foster in the game won't take the three. Michelson in the corner connects, and that will end the long dry spell for Corbett dating back to the first quarter. 19-9, Braves by 10. Or Cohen actually for three. Corbett misses inside underneath, back the other way. Rebound to Lyda. Brings it up himself, right wing to Powell, and is going to get called for the travel. Timeout Banks, 30-second timeout, 6:37 to go in the first half. Banks 19, Corbett 9. We'll take a 30-second break and return with more first half action between the Banks Braves and the Corbett Cardinals in just a moment.
Divine Home Solutions can upgrade your kitchen with quality cabinets. Divine Home Solution focuses on quick turnaround time from lead to completion. They also have luxury vinyl plank flooring as well. Don't just make your kitchen beautiful, make it divine. Divine Home Solutions, 971-407-6742 or 971-325-7759 and online at divinehome.solutions.
And we're back, 19-9 Banks, 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. Corbett with the basketball following the 30-second timeout from Banks. Pull-up jumper, center of the key is good from Mahanovic. He has 4, 19-11. Back the other way, Mason King, no, rebound loose. We're going to have a loose ball foul on Banks. Michelson will come back in for Helm for Corbett. Foster the inbound to Michelson. Janasek will check in next whistle for the Braves. Mahanovic, free throw line jumper is good. He's heating up. Back-to-back field goals for him, 19-13. 7-0 run for Corbett. And the steal. Foster has his pocket picked. And timeout Banks. "30-second timeout called by the Braves. 5:47 remaining in the first half. We'll be back with more first half action in just a moment. In Likeness of You offers caricatures, face painting, temporary tattoos, indoor and outdoor games, arcade games, and even costume hero birthday events. Since 2013, they've even held corporate events for some of the biggest companies in the world. For more information or to book your next party, go to inlikenessofyou.com, thebash.com, or call 503-858-0164. That's 503-858-0164. 5:45 remaining in the first half, 19-13 Banks. Janasek, left side to Lida. Janasek back to Powell on the opposite side. Into the corner to Fisher King. Inside to Mason, off the side of the backboard, no. Goes back up, shot block, tries to go back up again, too hard. And a loose ball foul on Mason King. Pat Marlia not in agreement with the call. Ball will go back to Corbett. Michelson against Powell. Nearly stolen. Michelson has to pick up the dribble, and he double dribbled. Derek Cohen, actually. Lida. Janasek. Back to Lida on the right wing. Mason King over to Fisher, right baseline. Drives his way in through and traveled. Windust will come back in for Slevin. Banks being outscored 7-6 in the quarter by Corbett. Cohen. Mahanovic. Pull up three. Back rim, no. Janasek comes in to poke the rebound away. into the hands of a teammate. Lyda to Janicek. Right-hand dribble. Cross court to Powell. Lyda inside to Mason King. Lays it in. Nice pass inside that time off the feed from Nate Lyda to Mason. 21-13. Cohen, right wing, Powell pokes it away. Loose ball stolen by the Braves. Fisher, Powell pull up three. Short rebound though. Lyda tried to save, turned his head for a moment, and it's taken away by Foster. Corbett with the basketball. Mahanovic drives to the basket. No foul, rebound, Mason King. Fisher got back and able to force the missed shot inside. Mason, bounce pass to Janicek, he'll come out on top. Powell, over the top to Fisher King, a foul on the floor. Lido will come out, replaced by Chase Tabb. Fisher King muscles his way inside, offensive foul. That's his second, and Lyda will have to come in for him. Fisher King has not scored in the first half. 17 of the 21 for the Braves coming from Ryder Powell. Foster. Cohen holds near the half-court stripe. Mahanovic takes Lyda off the dribble. Free throw line jumper connects. 8 for Armin Mahanovic, 21-15. Back the other way, Powell holds on the wing right side. Lyda, Janicek back to Powell. Drives inside, fade right, baseline jumper, no. Driving inside, Mason King, ball loose, and the rebound to Corbett. Back the other way, Cohen drives inside, leaves it for Windust, head fakes, fades, left it short, right of the key jumper, and the rebound to Chase Tabb. Into the front court himself, hands it to Mason King. Tabb at the high post to Janicek. Inside to Mason, Lyda left right baseline, head fakes, tries to go up, shot blocked. Mason King, no. Rebound tip, Lyda goes back up and can't get it to go. We're gonna have an offensive basket interference on Corbett as they smacked the backboard with the ball at the rim and give the two to Nate Lyda, 23-15. Cohen. 3 from Windust, well short. And trying to save Mahanovic. Goes around Janicek, nearly threw him out of the way, and the rebound is going to go out of bounds back to Banks. Janicek, Lyda, near side, Janicek. Over to Powell. Head fakes. Mason King right baseline jumper is an air ball. Rebound though comes down to Janicek, smallest player on the court. His shot inside is blocked. A loose ball foul on Mason King. Eight-point lead for the Braves. Windust. Ahead to Michelson, drives inside. Leaves it for Foster. On top to Windust. Drives left to the key. Runner is well short, but a foul called. Foul will be on Chase Tabb, his third. First free throw for Windust is good. Windust connects on a pair. He has 4, 23-17. Janicek backdoor to Ryder Powell, lays it up and in. (25-17). Foster can't save, and it's going to be a turnover back to Banks. (19 for Ryder Powell. (15 for Ryder Powell. Shot by Chase Tabb is blocked, and the rebound to Corbett. Chase Tabb ahead to Ryder Powell. Forces his way inside, falls to the floor, no foul. And Foster, we're going to get a loose ball foul on Chase Tabb. That will be his 4th. No, it's going to be on Lida. Garrett Foster at the line to shoot 2 for the Cardinals. Foster connects on the first. Fisher King's going to have to be careful with 3 fouls. 25 seconds for the half. Garrett Foster, his first 2, 25-19 Braves. Janicek. Fisher at the high post, backdoor to Powell. Around and out, no, and a foul called. Fouls on Mahanovic. His second. Ryder Powell at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Okay, Gross, nickel. And Gary back in for the Braves. Next on a pair, 19 for 19 for Ryder Powell. 27-19 in favor of the Braves. Mahanovic. Michelson for 3. Shot blocked by Ryder Powell. Put back no. And the rebound I don't think would have counted if it had gone. He does get a shot off. But I think the horn had already sounded. At the half, Banks 27, Corbett 19. Much more entertaining than our first game tonight, which was won by the Banks Lady Braves 76-5. At the half. Banks boys trying to remain undefeated in Coastal Range League play. It's Banks 27, Corbett 19. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Oregon Army National Guard, aired by the Oregon Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Jason, let's go see your room.
No, that's not right. How was it? Is it good?
Jason, let's go see your room.
No, that's not right. How was it? Is it good?
Jason, let's go.
And we're back at the half. Banks leading Corbett 27-19, hoping to get the sweep as the girls won in the opener 76-5, sending Corbett to their 20th straight loss. Corbett remains winless in league play, have not scored more than 22 points on the girls' side all year. Corbett boys, despite a record of 4-14 overall, hanging tough with the Braves in the first half. They actually had a 6-2 lead early before Banks closed on an 11-0 run to end the first period to take a 13-6 lead at the half. They outscore Corbett 14-13 in the second quarter and have a 27-19 lead at halftime. Ryder Powell has exploded for the Braves with 19 of the 27 for the Braves, 6 for Mason King. The only other player to score for the Braves, Nate Lyda. Again, foul trouble, an issue for Fisher King. Offensive fouls trying to create space underneath. Armin Mahanovic got hot for Corbett in the second quarter. He has 8 to lead the Cardinal, 5 for Derek Cohen, 4 for Cruz Windust, and 2 for Jarrett Foster. No finals to report from earlier girls basketball in 3A. Again, the only final, Banks defeating Corbett 76-5. Two games in 2A. Reedsport at Glendale, and technically 1A versus a 2A JV program. Elkton at Oakland JV. 1A girls basketball, St. Paul all over Chemawa, 55-25. 4A, a one game tonight. North Marion is at Damascus Christian. "5A Intermountain Conference, Caldera over Mountain View. A couple of Bend schools going at it, 38-28. And 6A girls action, no games tonight. Most of all of those teams will be in action tomorrow. Banks boys and girls will be at Yamhill Carlton on Wednesday. A huge league contest with a 2-game lead for Banks over the Tigers on both the boys and the girls side. Neocani and Yamhill Carlton both tied for second place behind the Braves on both boys and girls sides of league play. Friday, the Braves will host Neocani. That could decide the regular season title, as Banks will have 3 road games left after that, at Riverdale, at Oregon Episcopal, and at Warrenton. Both teams have come out of the locker room at halftime. Banks in a 27-19 lead behind 19 from Ryder Powell. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back with the third quarter in just a moment. Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
And we're back. I had to cut that break a little bit short, just about ready to start the second half. 27-19 Banks, 19 for Ryder Powell. Corbett will get the ball first to start the second half, moving right to left. Mike Cohen, no pressure in the backcourt. Michelson. Windus backs it out to Helm. Michelson. Helm. Cross-court pass to Cohen, left of the key. Corbett trying to take the ball, air out of the ball early in the second half. Corbett's got 1 second on the shot clock. And they're not going to get a shot away. Mahanovic wanted a foul. He's not going to get it. Janicek. Lida. Again, Jared Martin out due to academic reasons. Powell for 3. High bounce, no. Rebound high in the air. Grabbed by Helm. Cohen. Windust to Michelson. Windust. Michelson way out left wing in front of his own bench. Windus. Michelson for three. Off to the left, no good. Rebound to Fisher King. Braves want to push. Ryder Powell, and we're going to have a travel. And Powell's going to get called for a travel. Mahanovich against Janicek. To Helm. Windust, Lida overplayed and trying to reach for the ball and shoved him out of bounds. Second foul on Lida. Windust just does get it in to Michelson. Helm knocked away. Fisher's got to be careful with foul trouble, and Mahanovich has it poked away out of bounds. To Helm. Spins left baseline corner. Back out to Michelson. On top to Windust. Lida comes to pick him up. Drives around a couple defenders. Overlaid it with the left hand. Michelson misses in close. And the rebound to the Braves. Powell. Janicek. Back to Powell. Takes right, goes left. Inside to Mason King. Back out to Powell. Powell drives high post. Leaves it for Fisher King. Lays it up and in. Finally, Fisher is on the board. 29-19. Helm. Way out right side on top. Mahanovich. Helm sets a screen. And pass nearly stolen. Taken away by Lida. Flips it to Fisher King. Underneath. Lays it up and in. 31-19. Back-to-back field goals for Fisher King. His first two of the game. 31-19, a 12-point lead for the Braves, their largest of the game. Michelson, Windust, near the center court circles. Against Lida. Cohen. And we're going to get a blocking foul on Banks. I think it's going to be on Ryder. It will be on Mason King. Third personal. Mahanovich underneath to inbound. Cohen spins against Fisher, trying to get him with his fifth foul. Nice little up and under move. First two of the second half for Corbett. And back the other way. Powell hits the deck hard, blocked by Cohen, but I think they're going to say he got him with the body. Powell gets the kind bounce off the front of the rim. He has 20. (21) for Ryder Powell, 33-21 Braves. Mahanovich, and that's the fourth. And we got some extracurricular activity going on between Windust and I think Lida. I think we're probably going to have double technicals. So you're going to clear the courts in both teams to their benches. 4:27 to go in the third quarter. Cruz, Windust, and Chase Tab. And two of the officials are explaining the situation to the coaches in front of the scores table. So we're going to have a loose ball foul on Nate Lyda. I think Nate Lyda's been ejected. So hopefully that will not come back to hurt the Braves. Nate Lyda, not a big scorer for Banks, but probably one of their best defenders. And now, after a heated exchange between Nate Lyda and Cruz Windust, Nate Lyda has left the game. Corbett with the basketball. Inside to Mahanovic, or to Helm, and he overlaid it underneath right low block. It's going to go out of bounds back to Banks. Tab to Janasek. Powell. Janasek to Tab, left wing. Mason King swing it out to Ryder Powell. Head fakes right. Drives inside. Janasek in front of the basket. No. Rebound tipped. Controlled by Corbett. 4 minutes for the third. Into the front court quickly. Cut off, and we're going to get a foul on Fisher King, and that's his fourth. And McKay Grossnickel will check in for Fisher King. And Cohen hits a pair at the line. It's back to a 10-point lead for the Braves, 33-23. Powell, top of the circle. And he threw it away. Grossnickel cut baseline from the left corner. And Powell threw it to a spot, nobody there. Mahanovic inside to Daniel Slevin, his first two, and the lead is back under single digits at 33-25. Corbett, I think, kind of in the head of the Braves a little bit, cutting the lead to single digits. Powell for three, a huge bucket. Timeout Banks. Ryder Powell is leading, willing this team to do everything they can to keep this sizable advantage. Pushes the lead back to 11 at 36-25, now with 24. Outscoring Corbett 9-6 in the third quarter. Again, about 2 minutes of game time ago, Nate Lyda ejected after getting into it with Cruz Windust underneath the Corbett basket following a missed shot. They had to clear the court and send both teams to their benches. Braves are going to start out in a full court man press. Helm in the corner, Foster. Mahanovic over the top, lays it in. He has 10, first player to double figures for Corbett, 36-27. Grossnickel. Janasek, backdoor, lay it up to Powell. 38-27, 26 for Ryder. Back to an 11-point lead. Helm from Cohen. Foster, right baseline, brings it back up to the wing. On top to Cohen. Spins up and under, left it short, but the rebound to Helm. 3 for Corbett, short. Long rebound out to Slevin. Slevin will back it up. Shot clock resets. Mahanovic calls for a screen. NBA 3, well short. Rebound controlled by Chase Tabb. Powell drives, will pull up Tabb to Janasek. Tabb, Powell for 3. Good again! Ryder Powell with 31. Or 29, 41-27. Cohen gets a screen, tries to give it to Helm, lost the handle, rebound, ball taken away by Tabb. Braves want to push. Tabb into the corner. Powell again for 3. Good again! 32 points for Ryder Powell, 44-27. Ryder Powell taking over here in the third quarter with Lyda out. Timeout Corbett. 1:12 to go in the third quarter. Ryder Powell with 32, outscoring Corbett by himself. Banks 44, Corbett 27. Banks breaking it open here in the third quarter, up 17. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
$1:12 to go in the third quarter. About 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Nate Lyda was ejected after a heated exchange with Cruz Windust underneath the Corbett basket on the east end of the court. But Ryder Powell has taken over here in the third quarter. 32 points, back-to-back threes. He checked for Mr. Powell. Call him chairman of the boards, chairman of the Braves offense as well. 3 from Corbett, no, unable to answer from Caleb Bubna. Rebound to the Braves. Powell, Janasek. Ryder Powell playing like Norman Powell. Inside, Mason King drove too far underneath. Off the bottom of the backboard, and we're going to get a a foul either on Mason King or Grossnickel. Fourth personal foul on Mason King. And Gary will have to come in for him. Braves will go small. At the line to shoot two, Nick Helm. First free throw off the back rim. Mason King will come out with 4 fouls. Second free throw also too hard. Chase Tab the rebound. Janasek. Coming around to curl. Powell, pull-up jumper left to the key. Short. Rebound tip. And we're going to get a loose ball foul. Offensive foul on Banks. Janasek is going to get called for the foul. 29 seconds in the quarter. Derek Cohen at the line to shoot two. First free throw for Cohen is good. Second free throw is short. 44-28, under 30 seconds for the half. Or for the quarter. Powell lost the ball out of bounds. Bubna the inbound to Cohen. Corbett will try to hold for the final shot. Ivanovic, corner three, rimmed out. No good, rebound. We're going to have a loose ball foul on Grossnickel. Oh no, they're going to call it on Corbett. 3 seconds for the quarter. Gary's hit one of these earlier. And length of the court pass. And back the other way is an air ball. And wild third quarter that's on ejection for the Braves with Nate Lida getting kicked out with 5.5 minutes left in the third period. After three, Banks 44. Corbett 28. Banks outscores Corbett 17-9 in the third quarter. 32 from Ryder Powell. We'll see if he can continue his hot streak when we come back for the final period in just a moment.
For more than 45 years, Housemaster has been offering residential and commercial inspection services with more than 200 locations across the U.S. and Canada. We've helped more than 3.5 million buyers and sellers make important real estate decisions. Housemaster of Southwest Portland helps local residents make the right choice when purchasing a residential or commercial property. Call Housemaster of Southwest Portland, 971-245-2500, or visit their website, housemaster.com/southwest-Portland.
Now with more Banks Braves Athletics on Westside Mobile Media, here's the voice of the Braves, Trevor Beard.
And we're back. Start of the fourth quarter. Ryder Powell with 32, 44-28 Braves. Jumper from the high post from Ryder. Back rim, no, and it's going to be out of bounds. Back to Corbett. And they're going to reverse the call and say it's Banks basketball. Powell will inbound. To Janicek. Geary. The corner right side. Powell connects again. 35 for Ryder Powell. 47-28. Michelson. Helm. Back to Michelson right side. Helm. Back to Michelson. Playing catch on the top of the circle. Michelson will bring it out now to Mahanovic. They're going to try to work something for him off the screen. Jumper high post. Over and off, no. Rebound to Chase Tab. Janicek. Powell. Grossnickel. Tab. Powell in the corner against Mahanovic. Inside to Geary. Back out to Powell. 15 on the shot clock. Janicek has it taken away by Mahanovic. And drove too far underneath and drives out of bounds. Looks at the official and says, how? Dude, you drove the ball right onto the end line. How can you get any more clear than that? Tab, the inbound to Janicek. Janicek hits a screen. Drives all the way to the basket. Leaves it for Fisher King back in the game. Lost it, stripped on the way up. Fisher King, I think, has fouled out of almost every game we've done this year. Bubna. Michelson. And a blocking foul on Chase Tab. Fourth foul on Chase Tab. 6:11 left, 19-point lead for the Braves. 47-28, 35 for Ryder Powell. Cohen drives, slips, and that's going to be the fifth foul on Chase Tab, and now he's fouled out. Mason King will have to try to avoid picking up his fifth foul. Cohen the inbound to Helm. Michelson nearly stolen by Geary, but overplayed. And Cohen for three, that's good. 47-31. Powell tried to force it inside to Mason King. Knocked out of bounds by Corbett. Powell inside to Mason King, overlaid it. Michelson. Right side on top, and an offensive foul on Mahanovic. Or Michelson, actually. Mason the inbound to Janicek. That's a screen from Fisher King. Can't handle the pass. Cohen under 5.5 minutes. Corbett, they're going to make a run. This would be about the time they would need to kick it in gear. Helm stolen by Powell. Here we go. Back the other way. Oh, and he hits the deck hard. Powell rattles home the first free throw for 36 points. 37 for Ryder Powell. 49-31 Banks. Bubna. Helm, NBA 3, top of the circle. Dies on the back rim. Mason King gets tangled up with Bubna, and the Braves a rebound. Mason to Janicek. Braves are going to try to work some clock up 16. Gets a screen from Fisher King. Powell for 3, no. Rebound Fisher over the top, lays it up and in. 51-31. Back the other way. Helm turnaround jumper right of the key, in and out, no. Rebound, Powell, ball loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. Back to Banks. Fisher King with 6. Ryder Powell with 37. Powell gets a screen from Fisher. Backdoor to Fisher. Lays it up and in. 53-31. 8 for Fisher. Back the other way. Foster tries to go underneath. One-handed shot just inside the free throw line. A little underneath move and left it well short. Banks is going to improve to 8-0. 4 minutes left, a 53-31 lead. They'll improve to 8-0 in league play. Powell gets a screen for Mason. Ryder looking for 40. Geary drives over to Fisher. Tries to go underneath against Helm, and a foul called. First free throw for Fisher is good. Corbett, I think, has waved the white flag coming into the game for the Cardinals. Number 22, Ethan O'Neill, sophomore post. Second free throw, high bounce and straight back through. 56-55-31 Braves. 10 for Fisher. Or 8 for Fisher. Back the other way. No, rebound O'Neill. And it's gonna go off. Rebound apparently tipped by the Braves is gonna go off the backboard, and it will stay with Corbett. 21 on the shot clock. 3.5 minutes left. Into the game 33 we do not have on the roster. We have a 32, Landon 1, but Landon 32 is on the bench. Mahanovic, high post, short, rebound. Fisher tips it to himself, breakout to Powell, and able to save to Fisher King. Drives inside, lays it up and in. 57-31. Fisher with 10, back the other way. Cohen, no, lost it. Fisher the other way, spins it off the front of the rim and down. 59-31, Fisher King taking over in the fourth. Timeout, Corbett. Full timeout, 2:47 left. Banks will improve to 11-8, 8-0 in league play. Up 28 with 2:47 remaining. It's the Braves 59, Corbett 31. Banks coming alive here in the second half. Ryder Powell and Fisher King taking over. We'll be back in just a moment. Transaction Transmission in the heart of Banks specializes in transmission repair, but they service all types of vehicle repairs and makes and models. 5-star reviews and quality workmanship you can trust. Owner Joey Tardio doesn't just repair vehicles, he eats, sleeps, and breathes all things auto-related as an auto racer March through October. Trust your vehicle to Transaction Transmission at the end of Sunset Avenue in the heart of Banks. Call 503-359-9141. Foster will inbound for Corbett. To number 33, O'Neill, right side top of the circle. Foster tries to take Grossnickel to the basket. No, but a foul called. Roman Walker in for the Braves. Ryder Powell's night is done. He will finish with 37. First free throw for Foster is good. Landon one will check in for Corbett. Foster will come out, 59-33 Braves. Jake Lamb in the game for Banks. Owen Bogroff. Turnover Banks. Michelson. Cutting across is one. Jumper center of the key is off the back rim, no good. Rebound to Banks, Grossnickel. Drives inside, pull up. Left it a little bit long, and the rebound controlled by Michelson. A little bit too hard long on a flat looking shot from 33 for Corbett. It goes through the hands of O'Neill into the Corbett bench. Out of bounds back to Banks, 2 minutes left. Roman Walker. Jake Lamb. Jake Lamb drives inside right baseline, low block. Inside two. Number 12, Owen Bogroff, his first field goal. 61-33. O'Neill over the shoulder, kind of wild looking shot right of the key. Is short, no good. Rebound back the other way. Grossnickel leaves it for Lamb. No, rebound over the top. Tries to go back up. Roman Walker at the line to shoot two. And Roman Walker is in the books. Second free throw in and out, no good, 62-33. One was stepping on the end line and threw it away. Should have been a turnover back to Banks, but official wasn't looking at it, and one takes it away. Back the other way, around and off, no, and a loose ball foul. Landon one at the line to shoot two. First free throw is in and out. Second free throw short, rebound controlled by Jake Lamb. And Lamb all the way to the basket, lays it in. 64-33. Michelson to one. Michelson for three, misses everything. And shot clock is off. Braves are going to back it up. That will do it. Banks will get the convincing 31-point win, holding Corbett to just 5 points in the fourth quarter. outscoring Corbett 18-5 in the fourth quarter for the 64-33 victory. 37 points for Ryder Powell, 12 for Fisher King to lead the Braves. 10 for Armin Mahanovic to lead Corbett. That'll do it for us. Our next broadcast will be senior night on Friday, our final regular season broadcast of the season before the Braves close out the season with 3 straight road games at Riverdale, at Oregon Episcopal, a non-league contest, and at Warrenton to end the season. Box score, Banks outscores Corbett 13-6 in the first, 14-13 in the second to take a 27-19 lead at halftime, and then just totally destroyed Corbett in the second half, 17-9 in the third and 18-5 in the fourth. It was the Ryder Powell and Fisher King show after halftime. 37 points for Ryder Powell. Banks improves to 11-8 overall and stays undefeated in league play at 8-0. Corbett drops to 4-15, 3-4 in league play. Again, Braves get the sweep with a 76-5 victory for the girls, their 10th straight to improve to 14-4 and 8-0 in league play, their 10th in a row. That'll do it for us. Again, Banks getting the sweep, 76-5 on the girls' side and 64-33 on the boys' side. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Hope to talk to you again on Friday night from here at Banks High School. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night. Good night and God bless.